Hello guys, welcome back to Unmasking Crypto together with me. Come on, let's see currently what's happening in Bitcoin price for this week. Okay, during the weekend, the global tension between these both countries, US and Iran, was still not solved, and it only rise more. Because in my previous video, I have mentioned that Iran have agreed to open the Strait of Hormuz to US, but then, after one day itself, Iran have closed the Strait of Hormuz. This is when the speculation happened between these both countries again. So, when Iran agreed to open, Bitcoin price pump very bullish and DXY was dropping massively. But the next day, when Iran announced that Iran is going to close the Strait of Hormuz again. So Bitcoin start to drop during the weekend. So that is why Bitcoin actually was from high, which was the new high created around 78K, and then it dropped until $73,000 during the weekend. So this was one of the reason. But I thought this thing is gonna solve between these two countries, and the talks between these both countries gonna be smooth for the upcoming weeks. But it all come down to the wire again, because you guys see the latest news. I'm going to show you guys currently what is happening. Iran, well, this is a live update which I get this all from the Google. Trump says ready to go back to war as ceasefire and looms. Okay, what is the short update? President Donald Trump says he is ready to go back to war with Iran if no deal is reached by the end of the ceasefire tomorrow. Diplomatic efforts to end the US Israel war on Iran remain uncertain, with Tehran saying it will not negotiate under the shadow of threats or under a US naval blockade. So, guys, you guys can clearly see the tension between these both countries is only rising up, and this could really still cause Bitcoin price to even drop lower if anything happened tomorrow between these both countries. If the deal didn't go well, I am expecting that Bitcoin price could drop and again until this price level, maybe around $70,000. We could see a drop of Bitcoin price because it didn't manage to do a new higher high in the during the weekend or after the opening of Monday due to this tension between these both countries. But I will, based on my point of view, I'm only seeing if Bitcoin price, if you guys see, this is the new higher high, then higher low. If Bitcoin price able to do a new higher high here, which is around $79,000, and then new higher low, and then a breakout structure around $80,000, then only I am seeing Bitcoin price could continue its uptrend for the new phase. Currently, I still can't see yet Bitcoin price could continue its uptrend, because you guys can clearly see I have found this pattern here in the daily time frame. Bitcoin is actually moving in between the this channel pattern, so there's no breakout structure here. I only need where in case Bitcoin able to break above this trend line, which will be around 78.2K, the previous high. If the daily candle able to break above this high and give another bullish candle in the daily time frame, and after the retracement, then there's a possibility for Bitcoin price to continue its uptrend. Until then, I'm only seeing there's more possibility towards the downside for Bitcoin price. Let's see for the DXY. Currently, if you guys see, let me show you in the daily time frame of DXY. Like in my last video, I have mentioned that DXY will come and fill up this previous gap here, which was this gap actually happened during March. So I have mentioned that in my previous video that for sure DXY will come and fill up this gap. So as my prediction, DXY able to fill up this gap exactly, and then it went bullish. Currently, you guys can see DXY is performing very bullish. So another reason, we also had news today. I'll show you guys what was the news. We had the news for today is the retail sales news. We had everything, all the news result mostly came out as better than expected. So this is another reason for the dollar to be pushing more towards the bullish side. And for now, that is my prediction on Bitcoin price. But we'll have to see what's going to happen tomorrow between the talks between these both country, and then there's also high volatility impact to be happen in the Bitcoin candle as well. So we'll see what happening, and I'll show you the next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys.